Good morning, children. Welcome to the virtual session of Chapter 2 Components of Food. Over here, you are going to have some of the main topics discussed. Uh, what do different food items contain? Test for starch, test for proteins, test for fats. What do various nutrients do for a body? Balanced diet, deficiency disease. So, we again will start with the different nutrients in the food. Over here you have carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, water, roughage, vitamins. Carbohydrates main function is to provide energy to the body. These are found in food in the form of sugar and starch, that is simple and complex carbohydrates. Example, it is found in bread, potatoes, etc. Next we will see simple carbohydrates. These are also referred to as simple sugars containing single monosaccharides units and found in natural sources of food, that is milk, fruits and vegetables. These carbohydrates add certain sweetness to the food. They raise the level of blood glucose quickly but are easier to break down. So, simple carbohydrates easier to break down. Then complex carbohydrates, these are also referred to as polysaccharides, meaning they contain hundreds or thousands of such monosaccharides units. They are typically found in wheat grain, white bread, kernel and cakes. They are relatively less sweet than simple carbohydrates and also raise blood glucose level rather slowly. However, these are tougher to break down. Cellulose is present in plant cell wall. It is a complex carbohydrate. Human cannot digest cellulose. So over here you can see human cannot digest cellulose. Now test to confirm the presence of carbohydrate, that is starch. How do you test the presence of carbohydrate? There is some steps and methods to find it. So let us see the method. The following steps are performed to test the presence of starch in a food item. Take a small quantity of the food item to be tested on a porcelain tile. Dilute it with um, 2 drops of water. Put 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution on it. Observe the color of the food item. Change of color in the food item into blue-black indicates the presence of starch in the food. So iodine is used to test the presence of starch in the food. If it is changing color to blue-black, then there is a presence of starch. Next, we will see proteins. Proteins perform the very essential function of helping our body grow and repair itself. These are found in food items such as milk, pulses, eggs, meat, etc. Food containing proteins are called bodybuilding foods. So, you should take enough protein to build muscles because it's build immunity as well. Now we will see how to test the presence of protein in the food. So now how to confirm the test? Here the following steps perform to test the presence of protein in a food item. Take a small quantity of the food item to be tested. Grind the food item and powder it by mashing. Put the food item in a test tube. Add a drop of water into the same test tube. Add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution to the same test tube. Add a drop of caustic soda solution and shake the test tube. Observe the color of the mixture. Violet color indicate the presence of protein in the tested food item. So, the color will turn violet, that will indicate the presence of protein. If in the absence of protein, the violet color will not appear. Next, fats. Fats are also responsible for providing energy to our body. In fact, they provide more energy than carbohydrates. The body uses fat as a fuel source. Fats are essential for the absorption of vitamins A, D, E, and K in the body. Butter, ghee, cheese, oil are all examples of fat-rich foods. So, fat is also a very essential nutrient required for the body. Test to confirm the presence of fat. The following steps are performed to test the presence of fat in a food item. Take a small quantity of the food item to be tested. Wrap the food item in a small piece of paper. Crush the food wrap in the paper. Straighten the paper. Dry the paper by keeping it in the sunlight for a while. Observe the paper. An oily patch on the paper indicates the presence of fat in the tested food item. So, the presence of oily patch will indicate the presence of oil or fat in the food. Now, you need to think about this question. Jalak knows that to make her favorite doklas, she needs some specific ingredients. These food ingredients contain some components which are needed for a body to grow, to build and repair tissues, and to regulate body processes. They are also converted to and used as energy. Some of the major components of food are carbohydrates, fats, and protein. What is the scientific word for this component? So you need to think about that component. What is the scientific word for that component? Next, you need to think about over here you have sodium hydroxide is an inorganic compound with a chemical formula NaOH. It is a white solid, a highly caustic metallic base, and an alkali salt. This chemical is used for various experiments. It is added to blue vitriol, also known as blue stone, in tests to check for the presence of protein. Identify the chemical names of sodium hydroxide and blue vitriol. You need to remember again here 7 components of a balanced diet. The 7 components of a balanced diet are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water.
Test food for starch. Before we start our experiment to test the presence of starch in food, let us first understand what is starch. Starch is a complex carbohydrate present in the food we eat. Starch is odorless, tasteless, and white in color. What are the major sources of starch? Major sources of starch are rice, corn, wheat, and potatoes. Let us start our experiment to test the presence of starch in food. Take a small quantity of rice in a petri dish. Make a fine paste of the rice using water. Put the paste in a test tube. Add a few drops of iodine solution with the help of a dropper. What do you observe? The sample turns blue-black, which confirms the presence of starch in rice. Note: whenever starch reacts with iodine solution, it turns blue-black. Test food for protein. Before we start our experiment to test food for protein, let us first understand what is protein. Proteins are large molecules consisting of amino acids which our body and the cells in our body require to function properly. Our body structure functions, regulations of the body cells, tissues, and organs cannot exist without proteins. The muscles, the skin, the bones, and many other parts of the human body contain significant amount of protein. In fact, protein accounts for 20% of the total body weight. What are the major sources of protein? The major sources of vegetable protein are soya bean, cereals, beans, and groundnuts. Major sources of animal protein are egg, fish, meat, and milk. Let us start our experiment to test the presence of protein in our food. Take a small quantity of mashed beans in a petri dish. Put it in a test tube and add some water. Add a few drops of copper sulfate solution to it with the help of a dropper. Then add a few drops of sodium hydroxide solution. What do you observe? The sample turns purple, which confirms the presence of protein in the food sample. Note: whenever protein reacts with copper sulfate and sodium hydroxide solution, it turns purple. Test food for fat. Before we start our experiment to test food for fat, let us first understand what is fat. Fat is a nutrient essential for normal function of the body, and living is not possible without it. Not only does fat supply us energy, it also makes it possible for other nutrients to do their jobs. What are the major sources of fat? The major sources of fat obtained from plants are mustard oil, coconut oil, and dry fruits. Major sources of fat obtained from animals are butter, ghee, and cheese. Let us start our experiment to test the presence of fat in food. Take a small quantity of dry fruits, such as cashew nuts or almonds, in a petri dish. Rub it on a clean white paper. You will observe oily patches on the paper. Hold the paper against the light to see the oily and translucent patch clearly. The fat present in the food sample is what makes the paper oily and translucent. Test food for sugar. Before we start our experiment to test food for sugar, let us first understand what is sugar. Sugar is the generalized name for sweet carbohydrates which are soluble in water. They are composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. What are the major sources of sugar? Major sources of sugar are fruits, milk, honey, and jaggery. Let us start our experiment to test the presence of sugar in food. Take a small quantity of glucose in a test tube. Add a few drops of Benedict's solution. Heat the test tube in water bath. What do you observe? The sample turns orange, which confirms the presence of sugar in the food sample. Note: whenever sugar reacts with Benedict's solution, it turns orange.
Thank you, children. Have a nice day.